So yeah, basically, I'm a comedy virgin. It's my first time. Yeah, thank you. I've been really nervous and really prepared. Like seriously prepared. Like not at all. Anyway, when I get I noticed a few things. I like to observe a lot of things. I'm a little bit weird like that. When I observe shit, I go where places no one has ever been before. I get really nervous, and I move around and I start dancing. I start doing moves. I don't call it dancing, I call it movement, because I got an arts degree. So yeah, basically I just move around. So if I move around a lot, don't get weirded out, it's just me. It's not you. So yes, this reminds me of my first time. Basically, she was big, like you guys are, you're a very big audience. And she had both front, back and sides, in a good way, So yeah, a few observations that I've noticed. Lately these days, fashion trends and whatnot, obviously we're coming out of the metrosexual era, so now men have got beards, and there's a couple of things you need to know about beards. There's a bit of beard etiquette. Ladies might not know this unless they work in a freak circus and you're the bearded lady. So yeah, there's beard etiquette. So guys, when they walk in the room, they're just walking in the room. They look around a bit, they do the lean on the bar, and they suss out who's got the most facial hair, and that's beard etiquette. So ladies, now you know, the guy with the biggest beard, he's at the top. The guy who's clean shaven, he's at the bottom. He's their bitch. So if they walk up and they're about to have a confrontation, they're like, oh, left or right, the beard dude, he just stands there. He just looks at him and the guy goes, my bad, you got a beard. Beard etiquette. A few other things. I haven't done stand-up comedy before, but I have been on stage, so I do a little bit of theatre and whatnot. I'm the dude at rehearsals when we're coming up with ideas who goes, we need to figure out how to do this scene and how we're going to do this sketch. And I go, I've got an idea, and the director goes, you shut up. Because I'm the guy that comes out with weird shit, like I said before. I'm like, usually what they do is go, you know what, Laurence, send it to me in an email. And when I hear that, I go, okay. So now I'm just going to go run through, because I've got the opportunity, I've got the mic, I'm going to go through some of my weird ideas that I had for shows. One day I was just sitting around and I'm thinking to myself, a penguin, head of a penguin, body of a sloth. That's it. I sent that in an email, no response. But yeah, so that's the weird shit I think about. Also, I've noticed a few things. It was Valentine's Day yesterday, so happy Valentine's Day if you had a good time. I noticed women, they get really emotional sometimes. I had an aha moment once. I was quite young, a little bit older than my sister, but she was kind of in that period of her teens. And she basically, I come into a room one day and she's just there crying, and I'm like, what's wrong, what's happened? And she's like, oh, well, this glass broke. And I'm like, and? Like, it broke, get another one. She's like, yeah, but it was the last one. It was like the only one of the set. I'm like, yeah, we'll buy more. What's the problem? And she started crying, she was getting really emotional. Boom, it hits me. I'm like, hold on a second. What if that glass was actually, a resonating being? What if it was the last of its kind? Like some kind of a tribe, of glasses, and they live out in the forest and shit, And that sound the glasses make when you're like, when you rub them, yeah? That's their call sign. In, what's that movie, when they're young kids and they shoot each other and they don't really show it because it's not meant to be violent. Anyway, that one. What? Hunger Games, yes. That sound, that's a glass. It's in the forest. When you're walking through glass and you see that glimpse of light, that's a glass watching you. Anyway, that's where my mind went. So I go to her, it's okay, it's fine, don't worry. You know what? Here, I'll grab you a tissue, give it to her, it'll be fine. We'll get another one. That's when I had my aha moment. Women are quite emotional. That's what I learned from that experience. But she didn't stop crying. I'm like, what's wrong now? I look over to the box of tissues. It was the last tissue. Oh, seriously, you just can't win. Anyway, so if you're ever walking down through a dark alley and you see a glimpse of light, it might be a glass.
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Laurence Corneschi. And give that round of applause. Go up to your next act, Sam.